Residents of Glen View are on high alert after a confirmed cholera case in the area. A 25-year-old man has been admitted to Beatrice Infectious Disease Hospital, where he is currently receiving treatment. I was on the ground to give you the following report.
There was a cleanup operation that recently took place at Tichagarika in Glen View. However, concerns remain about the area's ongoing rubbish dumping issues. The presence of piles of waste have raised fears about the potential for cholera outbreaks, particularly after a 25-year-old man who normally frequents this area was diagnosed with the disease. This area has become an undesignated dumping site for locals who were once accustomed to a bi-weekly refuse collection schedule, a schedule that is now a distant memory. According to a statement released by the Harare City Council, the patient's source of water is a shallow well and a bore of water from Second Circle near Glenview 3 High School, where further treatment of water wasn't done before usage. The patient, a vendor at Tichagarika Shopping Center, ate sadza, beef stew and drank water from water stored in a bucket. This raised concerns about the safety of water sources in the area.
Totochekana kubatwa nekura because mara chakaanza pane zvimvura zvakazara saka nhunzi dzechinyanya dzechitengeserawo panapa kuti tenge chikafu udye uri panopa basa panotonesi nokuti nhunzi dzechibva kumarara paya paya dzichiya pachikafu saka toita kuti takutotyao kurira pamarara dachikasa kuti bvisirawo marara.
Water often gathers in shallow holes which become pools for everything dirty. Seepage will eventually take place, possibly contaminating a number of water sources for the residents.
Mangwana uyatizona uyatitauri mangwana mima uya mati uyatitauri uyu mangwana uya oti uyatitauri saka akumana kutaura isasida kutaura tuda action yatofana kuti papa tipei one action kuti mai apa aticharasire marara kana mati moichwa makurasira marara make sure kuti akumana panotogara paine this thing inotofana kuona kuti marara every day kana kuti panozara chibhini chedu marara atoita sei atota.
With Glen View once a hotspot for cholera during previous outbreaks, concerted efforts will be required to curb the spread.
So we are still in the process of investigating that. So we have collected water samples and we intend to get the results in the next few coming days. So we will advise on the but normally the assumption is if we are using a shallow well, we know that in Glen View, in surrounding areas, Budiriro, etc. Those particular areas, their groundwater is contaminated.
Response teams are on the ground to address the situation and provide essentials to the patient's family. And as these efforts continue, authorities are urging residents to exercise caution and take necessary precautions.
There is very high risk that we might actually get secondary cases from the history of Glen View, in particular Tichagarika shops, because of the precedent that has been set before. So we want obviously to urge people to be very careful in terms of preventing the spread of cholera in that particular area.
The question now is, are local clinics adequately equipped to handle the situation in case of an outbreak?
All our local clinics have got the capacity to investigate cholera, and they also have got the capacity to initially manage a cholera case. So they should not be afraid to visit our local clinics throughout the city of Harare.
While the city fathers are seized with implementing plans to curb the spread, citizens have been urged to be on the lookout.
It's a diarrheal disease. Usually presents with number one, diarrhea and vomiting. That is the most prominent symptom. Some then also present with some abdominal pain, stomach pain, or joint pains, muscle pains. Then this may result in the diarrhea may result in severe.
A concerning situation is unfolding, where a single case of cholera has so far been identified. The authorities are now faced with the urgent task of containing the disease and preventing potential outbreak. Tafaras Muchiwe for ZTN Prime at Tichagarika Shopping Center in Glen View.
Well, the word out there is Glen View residents to be vigilant, to be alert, and of course they have to report any case of any symptoms that you may find there. They have to report in the quickest time possible to make sure that we curb the potential of an outbreak, of a cholera outbreak. Now,